Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been putting off talking about this one for a while now, not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now it's time. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience in the hopes of helping someone with similar needs, as they struggled to find a relevant review for themselves. Our reviewer has very small hands and uses a specific fingertip grip style, where their palm rests on the mousepad and they maneuver the device entirely with their fingers without moving their arm. Their search was for a compact mouse suited for work, not gaming, that offered programmable buttons as an upgrade from their previous, more basic model. After trying several options, they found that many mice, especially those designed for gaming, were not a good fit. They had grown accustomed to a very smooth, free-spinning scroll wheel, and the rigid, clicking wheels on other models felt like a significant downgrade. This realization quickly narrowed down their choices. The decision was solidified when they discovered this particular mouse, which not only had the amazing scroll wheel they wanted, but also came with user-friendly companion software that made programming the buttons a breeze. The combination of the compact size, the excellent scroll wheel, and the simple software made it the perfect choice. Before buying, this client was anxious about a few common complaints they saw in other reviews, but these turned out to be non-issues for their specific use case. Some said the sides felt sharp, but with their fingertip grip, they never even noticed this during use. Others mentioned its weight, but since they use a high sensitivity setting for work and barely move the mouse physically, the weight is only perceptible when packing it for travel. They were also pleasantly surprised by the built-in battery, having only needed to charge it a few times over many months of heavy use, and they loved the reliable Bluetooth connection, which means there's no tiny receiver to worry about losing. For anyone with small hands and a similar grip, this is an excellent office mouse. However, they note it woe.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer highlights a common frustration for Mac users: the hassle of third-party peripherals that require a USB dongle, which is a real problem with the limited ports on modern laptops. This particular mouse, however, neatly sidesteps that issue by connecting directly via Bluetooth. Our client found the setup to be incredibly straightforward, getting it paired and running in just a few moments without needing any extra software or hardware. It simply appears in the system preferences, where settings can be adjusted and the battery level can be checked. In day-to-day use, the performance is impressive. The sensor is sensitive enough to work even on tricky surfaces like glass, although this client did notice a tiny bit of input lag in that specific scenario. On a standard desk or mousepad, however, its responsiveness was excellent. The ergonomic shape also received praise, making it comfortable to use for extended periods without strain. It feels like a solid upgrade over its predecessor, which apparently had some known issues with its charging and clicking mechanisms. Battery life is another strong point. It is designed to last for well over a month on a single charge, and when it does need a top-up, it uses a convenient, modern USB-C connection. A nice touch for sustainability is that the battery is also replaceable. However, the reviewer does raise some concerns. The main drawback is the cost. For a device at this price point, the materials feel a bit less premium than one might expect, especially when compared to peripherals made by the computer manufacturer itself. This left our client wondering about its long-term durability, feeling that the build quality didn't quite match the high-end functionality and asking price.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer has been a dedicated user of this computer mouse for a long time, over a decade in fact. While it might seem like a significant investment, if you spend a considerable amount of time on a computer each day, our reviewer feels it's completely justified. The precision of the pointer movement is impressive, offering a smooth and consistent experience without any annoying jumps or glitches. Scrolling is effortless and the mouse works reliably on virtually any surface, even a glass tabletop. One of the standout features for this client is the quiet click. The muted sound is a welcome change from louder, more distracting mice. The quality and durability are also excellent. A previous version lasted almost a decade. The mouse is lightweight and comfortable to hold, making it ideal for extended use. This reviewer prefers the black color option, finding it more practical for hiding dirt and wear compared to lighter colored models they've used in the past. Ultimately, this client recognizes that purchasing this mouse wasn't a necessity. There are perfectly functional, free alternatives available. However, they actively chose to invest in this model because the superior quality and overall user experience make it worthwhile. It's a decision based on enhancing their daily work and enjoyment.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.